most important thing we've been discussing really is where we're going to stop for food.
Talk in the middle, you
Box
already
in the
head
middle.
out to Box Hill, then come back in.
Yeah, it's like...
So you're confident?
No.
What do you think of the new gear, by the way? Good? What do you think? Or is it like I'm in my pyjamas?
Fantastic.
Lovely.
My eyes bring
Yeah,
out my eyes.
There's always a bit of damage to the gooch if you haven't ridden for a while. Hi everyone, right, so I'm back from Spain, back to it in the UK. A little bit of anxiety settling in today. I'm not sure why. I think obviously riding on Spanish roads is completely different, as some of you will know. I'm meeting up with a good friend, Owen. He's going to be doing the Surrey Hills Classic in May, in Surrey, obviously. However, he hasn't ridden for a long time. So he's a major CrossFitter, very, very fit in terms of like weights, body weight. He's a bit of a unit. So longer distances isn't really his thing, but he's been talked into doing it. Not by me, I must add, but by colleagues, I think, and friends. So I'm off to meet him. He's not been on the bike for a long, long time. We're meeting up. We're going to have a little chat, see how he feels about it, because it's not that long away. It's another month or so, and see what his plans are for training and attempting this Surrey Classic. I think it's actually about 120k, 1500 meters of elevation. So it's quite a feat. It's quite a big ride, actually, if you haven't ridden for a while. So we're going to chat to him about that and face some of this anxiety as well that I'm feeling about going out. Mad. I've had that sometimes before, as I've told you guys, you know, mental health and things like that. Sometimes if you haven't been out for a while, you need to kind of find something within yourself to just tackle it and get out. And it's the same. It's the same with this. I don't know where that's come from. I don't know if you guys have had it before, but there's just a bit of trepidation about going out. I'm not even thinking about it that much, but it's still sitting there somewhere. Anyway, I'm sure once I'm out, it'll be fine. And we'll go and meet Owen now. Then Richmond Park, my usual haunt. The weather's looking good. It's dry, it's sunny, no wind. It's perfect. It's perfect. So come along, join us. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment and subscribe. If you're an existing viewer, please like, comment, share. And I will see you guys en route. Bye. So I've come to meet Owen today. Here he is.
Hi.
Hello. Owen, you're going to be doing the Surrey's Classic. So I literally got a message out of the blue from Owen. Hi, I'm going to be doing 123 kilometres and 1500 metres of climbing in Surrey. Do you think I'll be all right?
No.
I was like,
No.
So this guy does like loads and loads of CrossFit. He's a PT, qualified in everything you could imagine. Fit as anything, but you haven't been on the bike for a while, have you? Basically
4 months, yeah.
about 4 months. So he's got just over a month, and then he's going to be doing 123 kilometers, 1500 meters of climbing. Hence us meeting today. And
I've got a few cycles coming up.
yeah, so we're gonna just get his legs moving. Not that he needs my help, but it's always good to have a bit of company. So yeah, so you prepared for this challenge?
No.
No?
I wanted to do the 84 and I got called a little bitch. I'm doing 123.
So you basically got talked into it, didn't you?
I haven't been on the bike at all.
Yeah, so you've been doing cardio. And,
yeah. But just not out on the bike. So we'll see what happens.
Well, you've got a month, and
Yeah, I think it's the 10th of May, I think. So
yeah, so a bit over.
6 weeks. So if I can get out, I'm going to try and cycle in on a Monday morning to work.
It's a good
And
idea.
then go out to Richmond Park after.
Then a few training rides with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we can watch Owen's progress for the next 6 weeks.
Hopefully progress.
Yeah, exactly. Not regress,
not
not regression. Yeah, and hopefully he'll smash it. He's fit as anything anyway. So, right, onwards and upwards to Richmond Park. A few laps, bit of incline, and a nice coffee. Woo! Yeah. We've done a couple of half laps. Call them half laps?
3/4.
3/4. A couple of 3/4 laps. Feeling it, so we're on about 30k. Not much elevations. I don't know how much practice this is for the hills. It's still something, but the most important thing we've been discussing really is where we're going to stop for food. So
I want that almond slice, mate.
almond slice.
Oh yeah.
That's a winner.
Oh yeah.
We have to earn that though, mate. Got to earn it.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Ish. I bet you're training later, aren't you?
No, not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
No. It's not like him. I thought you'd be going to do
No, not against.
PT session or weight.
Well, I'm working later, but.
Are you?
Yeah, I won't say that. That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, you often get like rollerbladers in the park, and I always kind of think when they're going up a hill, that must be so hard. How do they get up the hills? Or do they just stay on the flats?
Must listen to a flat there.
Yeah. So we're probably going to stop in Bushy today. Going to head out of Richmond Park, through Richmond, Twickenham, and to Bushy, and get some well-earned fuel then. There's a lot of people out today, aren't there?
Yeah.
It's all these people working from home. Right, guys, are going to jump off. We will see you and talk about Owen's challenge very shortly. In a bit. Bye. Stopped for a pit stop, going for a sausage bat. That's what you just had, isn't it? Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Good. It's annoying having to wait.
It was quite quick, Marlon.
Yeah, I know.
It was really quick.
I'm sort of getting a bit worried now. Owen's showing me this route, Surrey Classics route. So I've not done it before, but I know a few of you probably have. Starts in Cranley, 123 kilometres, is it?
Yeah, and it's just 1,500 plus.
And it's a loop back round to
think so, yeah.
Cranley as well, yeah. So I think it might involve Bar Hatch, but we're just having a look now for the route, because if it does, he's in for a bit of a. Let's have a look. So starts Cranley. I think that's Bar Hatch there. Yeah. Got Bar Hatch. So right at the very start, past the golf course at Cranley. So we might have to do that in a training ride, because he's not done it before, and you wait. That is, yeah.
Oh, is that? It's going out, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going out, and see where the golf club's on the right.
Oh, yeah.
You get
Cranley golf.
that's Bar Hatch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Bar Hatch. That is killer. I've done that a few times and filmed it, so yeah, we'll have to prep you for that, Owen. How are you feeling about that then?
It'd be alright, wouldn't it? Good feelings.
That is literally the hardest climb
in Surrey.
Good.
I would say. So if you start with that, that's quite good, isn't it? Everything else after that, I think the hardest one after that is going to be Leaf Hill. It's going to be nearer to the end.
Then is it what, Dorking in the middle?
Dorking in the middle, you
Box
probably
Hill in
head
the middle,
out to Box Hill and then come back in.
Yeah, it's like
So you're confident.
no.
So I am actually going to try and do it with him. So I have to have a look at that. It's just me trying to using excuses. But yeah,
If I can do it, anyone can do it.
I think it's always good to get a little challenge in for the year. And that's your one. What about Ride London? Did you do that? Ah, it's cool. Can't believe you didn't have ketchup. Right, here we go. Yeah. Sorry, my back came halfway through. So yeah, Ride London this year or not?
When is it?
May, June.
I'm not doing that much cycling live. One and done, I think.
Normally Owen doesn't really do up more than 50, 60 K, so this is gonna be funny. God, this is good. I'm gonna eat this and then I'll join you in a bit. Right, so demolish that sausage bat. We need to get the miles up, don't we? So we're gonna head back to Richmond Park and then head home, yeah? Right, I'll join you on route. What do you think of the new gear, by the way? Good? What do you think? Or is it like I'm in my pyjamas?
Very pastel. Lovely.
My eyes bring down my eyes.
Yeah.
So we're not quite done. We've got a little bit more to go now. A few more kilometres in the bag. We want to kind of, because he's not ridden for a while, we don't want to do too many, but we want to kind of get to about, I don't know, 60k. 60k mark is bang on. So, right, heading out of Bushy, back to Richmond. See you guys shortly. In a bit. Good ride out.
Yeah.
You happy?
Yeah. Nice to get the legs moving a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got damage to the goose done.
There's always a bit of damage to the gooch if you haven't ridden for a while. you know people that have never ridden a road bike before and they're like, nah, I don't need bib shorts.
You definitely do. And the more padding, the better.
The more padding, the better. Exactly. Slightly less aero,
Yeah.
but less chance of.
Comfort is over.
Yeah. See, sometimes I'm a bit more style over comfort.
It's got to be matchy.
Matchy. Bougie Ben, but you got to own it, haven't you? That's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his legs, the fact that he's kind of not, I know he's like, he trains indoors and stuff like that as well, but the fact that he's kind of easily keeping up with me and hammering it and absolutely fine, I don't think he's going to have any trouble on this Surrey's Classics. Have any of you guys done it? If you have, give us some tips, because he's got 6 weeks to go, so any tips for him would be more than welcome, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Any good stops to do?
Yeah.
Cakes, coffees. The more the better.
I do know one stop, it's called Heartworks Coffee. Yeah, Heartworks is always a good one to stop off. There's one in Cranley and one in Avenger. Right, gonna jump off, guys. Nearly home, and I will speak to you very shortly. Good riding with you today, mate.
It's been fun.
You've kept up, you smashed it.
Yeah.
Is the next video going to be me in the gym trying to compete with you?
Yeah.
I love it how it's just like, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Big smile. I didn't even need to say anything else, just big smile. And he's like, yeah, right. Yeah, it's been really good riding with him. We're nearly done now, aren't we?
Yeah, a couple of miles to go.
A couple of miles to go. And I'm going to say bye to Owen now, because it's quite difficult to say bye to him when we're on the main roads and stuff like that. I try to film really when I can,
on side roads and just where it's a bit safer and not many cars. So yeah, I'm sure you'll see Owen in the future as well, training and pushing himself, and we'll see how he gets on the build up to the Surrey Classic. So bye mate, bye, bye, bye. I'll see you guys in a bit when I'm home.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a lovely ride with Owen. Yeah, I was quite impressed with his legs actually. I know he trains all the time anyway, like I said, but it's still different when you get out there and it's a little bit more, you know, it was a 70k ride today. We were sort of aiming for 60 and ended up being about 70. I think he probably did about 65. So yeah, I was impressed, and I think it's going to be a nice build up for the next 6 weeks with a bit of training with him, and we'll get out into Surrey and do a few climbs, and you guys can see what he has to tackle. I do actually have to try and enter a few things myself this year. I'm just sort of deciding what I'm going to do, and I don't like restrictions. This is the thing. So I like to set challenges for myself, small goals, you know, each month, week, whatever. But I'm a bit of a commitment phobe. You've probably noticed on the channel that I'll just divert. I'll plan something and I'll be like, actually, I'm going to do this instead. Sorry about that. If I'm a bit all over the place, even with posting, I know I said I'm going to do Thursdays. But my last video, the Cowpay ones, took me so long to make, and I'd done it by the Sunday anyway, so I kind of thought I'll get it out there. But yeah, we will be going back to Thursdays as well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it today. Nice little catch up, nice getting my legs moving and getting a nice 70k out. I was quite pleased with that. Quite happy, and the weather was nice as well. Always makes it a bit more enjoyable, doesn't it? Yeah, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you very, very soon.